It's the NBA on 2. K-Sport. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at small forward. And for the Thunder, Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Holmgren is out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Dort in at the 3. Well, if you like scoring, we've got you covered.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses. And they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now here's Young, down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving to the basket, and it's rejected. They retain possession. Okongwu, no good. Dort for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, for Lou Dort, it's all about building confidence from three-point territory. This is a growing part of his skill set.
Picked up by Okongwu. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. The kick out to Young. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one goes. Count it.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Yeah, what a look. I mean, Young, a high-level passer.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Okongwu with the rebound. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Caruso. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
On the wing, Caruso. On the take. And that one is stuffed right through.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Young looking over the floor. Okongwu, a screen on Caruso. And Young gets it to go.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Caruso against Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And so shifty with great handles. Young gets the defender to commit, then takes full advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Caruso outside. The 3-ball. Gets the 3-ball to go. Caruso's got 5 points.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Young. Another one falls for Atlanta.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. From the high post. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Blocked! Here we go, one-on-one. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And another 3 for Oklahoma City. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Young. Here's Daniels. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect...
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 3. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Lugans Dort out there with Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
You figure they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They're just feasting on fast break chances.
Another big component of their early game tonight is 2 points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Up top, Young. He's guarded by Caruso. Nice move. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dort with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Holmgren against Okongwu. Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Over Okongwu. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Doris, Chet Holmgren was one of the more highly touted guys coming into the league in a long time.
He was, BA, and he has lived up to the billing. At that size, to be able to shoot the ball, put it on the deck, be a force at the rim defensively. But maybe his best attribute, he is a tough competitor.
There's Young with the three. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 6. Here's Dort. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, the pass to Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And here's Young. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. There's the drive, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Young's got 8 points.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Now Holmgren leaps for it. Young with the double team. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. And he lobs. Oh, Holmgren on the climb.
And timing like this will serve Holmgren well. Leaping at the exact right moment for the alley-oop. And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's Dort on the wing. Guarded by Young. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Connects from downtown. And now an 11-point Thunder lead. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, BA, a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars, but when the X factor ignites, that can make the difference. You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Johnson a screen on Caruso. Fearless from Young inside.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Dort. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Hawks trail by 11. Picked up by Okongwu. There's Young with the 3. Young with the signature tray.
Yeah, he can light up the stat sheet. Young really putting on a clinic.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. In transition, Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And they're on the run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Holmgren missing. Atlanta's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Young with it. Caruso covers. Pass to Hunter. Okongwu, high post. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Thunder.
Oklahoma City ball.
7 seconds left in the half. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Oklahoma City ahead. They lead by 8. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bufkin in at the point. Williams on the wing. Clock at 6. And Williams punches it home.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Watched by Wallace. Now Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Drains the triple.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Bogdanovich into the lane. Soft touch off the glass.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic scorer around the rim.
Here's Wallace. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
What an athlete Bogdanovich is, sprinting towards the rim with such aggression and assertiveness.
Wallace outside. Hartenstein a screen. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Now here's Williams. He's guarded by Nance. Clock is at 3. Williams into the lane.
And we see the speed and power. Williams shows off on that one.
Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's got 7. Offensive rebound. Capella. Chalk up 2 there. Capella's got his first basket.
Yeah, offensively, Capella's game is grabbing offensive boards. You have to put a body on him.
Now here's Wiggins. He's closely guarded. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Here's Nance. Can't get it to fall. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Wiggins passes to Joe. Back to Wiggins.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Hartenstein. 4 on the clock. Capella with the defensive effort. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Throws it down despite a man right in his face. Opportunity here to make it a 3-point play.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Outside, Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Wallace outside. Throws it up high. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Well, OKC has a great track record with their draft picks, and it seems like they got another one in Cason Wallace.
Wallace was the 10th pick in 2023. He's going to give you great physical pressure defense on the perimeter, and then he's going to play to his strength offensively. OKC rarely misses with their draft picks, and they didn't on this guy.
Joe, no good with the triple. Hawks trail by 4. Down low, and stolen by Williams. And it's Joe penetrating. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hartenstein's got his second basket. Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third.
Oklahoma City foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
First personal foul.
He misses the free throw.
Shooting for Atlanta, Clint Capella.
And he sinks the second. Here's Wallace. 30 seconds left to play in the third. It's Wiggins on the wing. Jacks up with 3. He buries it from 3. Hawks trail by 8. Outside Bogdanovich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bogdanovich has got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup. There's 6 seconds left in the third. Here's Bogdanovich. Drives to the hoop. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Kenrich Williams is out there with Lou Dort. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Johnson with a bucket.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Caruso with the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Outside Young. Drops in the layup for 2. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. On the push, here comes Atlanta. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
No debate there. He got hammered.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble. And they've made the most of their chances there as well.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Here's Hunter. The shot's good. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Both teams playing with a little more urgency in this half.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Dagnall, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He had some words of confidence for his team, saying all it takes is a few chances. We make a few plays down the stretch, we can steal this thing from them. Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
There's the screen by Johnson. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams.
Number 55, Isaiah Hartenstein.
Thunder on D. They've led by as many as 11. On the wing, Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot no good. Good D by Kangwoo. Now the Hawks with it. They're on a 12-4 run. Dort with a steal. And he lobs it up. And Hartenstein slams it in.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
2 minutes remaining in the
Outside
game.
Young.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Ooh, that one misses the mark. Shooting 8 for 14 now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Young, the pass to Johnson. Back to Young. Young goes in. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Hawks?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
13-5.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Caruso against Young. 1:03 left in the game. 4-3. Dort grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Cash!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Alex Caruso. Fourth personal foul. 15-5.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Trae Young. Taking 2 shots.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Pass to Holmgren. There's the 3. Okongwu with the rebound. And here's Hunter. And there's a whistle. It's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Can't get the 3 to fall. Misses. And so it's Atlanta who scraped by with a win. With the late victory, they upset. All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
These teams are both aggressive attacking in transition.
Well, you've got to play to your strengths, right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George in the front court alongside Martin. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the two-guard spot. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Maxey looking it over. Here's Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Now, I understand he's a large human, but the defense has to be better. You can't let Embiid get whatever he wants inside.
And Oklahoma City making a change. Rose checked in. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. It's a 5-point game. And there's the drive. And he makes good on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
What you love about Max is he plays with so much energy, it's hard to keep up with.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time. And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Fires from deep. Knocks down the three ball. George has got 5 points so far.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Maxey, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against the dunk.
Here's Joe on the wing, Williams. Three-pointer. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Thanks. Mark Dagnall and I got a chance to talk for a bit. When I asked him how hard it is to game plan for Paul George, he just chuckled. He said he's one of the hardest guys in the league to guard. I really challenged our team to make sure we're communicating whenever he has the ball. A little B, as always, a team-first approach to slowing down PG-13. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Caruso. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Here's McCain. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Oklahoma City gets the three. Offensive rebound. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Caruso with the ball. Maxey covering. Here we go, one-on-one. On the wing, George. Covered by Joe. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Traps in the tray. Maxey's got 5.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Paul George with the steal. Right side, Maxey. Knocked away. And George kicks to Maxey. Back to George. 5 to shoot. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. .43 seconds left to play in the first. Outside Williams. Pass to Joe. Back to Williams. The tray. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
Here's McCain. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Hartenstein. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 4 rebounds in this game. George with no one around. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the 76ers.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2.
Whoa, there is the nasty streak that I like to see from Embiid. He wants to destroy you, and I love it when he's got that look in his eye.
Here's Caruso. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. On the wing, George. Covered by Joe. And it's Martin missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Daigneault said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow, thank you for the report. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. McCain's shot is off.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Does not score with that shot. It's his second miss against 2 made shots. Here's George, leaving the lane.
Punishing the rim there. When George makes up his mind he's going to dunk it, there is not much you can do.
George with the steal. Pass to McCain. Nifty move. And it's Paul George with the finish.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. And here's the fast break. Maxey leading the way. The 3 from George. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got his 6th rebound on the night. Caruso, no good. The 76ers leading by 17. With the league's 65-game rule, Joel Embiid might have trouble making another All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's only reached that 65-game mark twice in his career. But he's still a lock to make the Hall of Fame, Kevin, because of how dominant he is when he plays. And look, he's already got an MVP.
Pass to George.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
From the arc. It's good from long range. George has got 15.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Here's Hartenstein. Now here's Caruso. Still scoreless.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Pass to Martin. Here's McCain. Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Outside, Maxey takes a 3. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And that one, good. Hartenstein's got 4 this quarter.
Beautiful touch around the rim. Soft lay-in with the underhand finger roll.
And Embiid throws it down.
Heads up, on-the-money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
Difficult situation for Oklahoma City. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Joe. And he hits the jump shot. Joe's got his second bucket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Holmgren is out there with Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. Then it's Wiggins. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard position. The lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Lowry passes to Yabusele. Back to Lowry. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Taken away by Williams. Holmgren dishes to Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Outside Lowry. Drummond sets the screen for Lowry. And it's off from three-point range. Wallace outside. Wiggins from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Wiggins has got 5 points now in the quarter. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations. I think of Andre Drummond as a big man's big man. He's a steadfast presence in the paint who really focuses on owning the backboard and attacking the rim.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results. He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him, and we have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Lowry, good.
And understands when to make the right play. Lowry refused to let the fast break opportunity go to waste.
Hits the three-point bomb. Holmgren's got his second basket of the night.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lowry. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Oubre outside Lowry. And here's Gordon from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Richard, close to a decade ago, Eric Gordon won the 6th Man of the Year award, and he is still a force off the bench.
Gordon is still a factor from outside. Not as much burst as he had before, but you got to respect his drive. His game has aged very well.
Lowry looking around from deep three-point land. The shot, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The 76ers leading by 20. Gordon kicks to Oubre. In the corner, Drummond with it. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And now here's Oubre, fast break chance. A shot by Lowry, wide open, and they'll get another chance. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Drummond finds Gordon. Bobbed up there for Drummond. So another turnover for Philadelphia. Out to Wallace. Lets it go with the 3. Poke loose. Oubre outside. Drops in the tray.
SLA-UA Jr.
Oubre's got his first 3 points of the game. Holmgren wide open. And so it's Philadelphia in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 76ers leading by 23 on the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. George in the front court alongside Martin. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And the 76ers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Pass to Maxey. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. And he drops it in from the low post.
Assist from Tyrese Maxey.
Oklahoma City shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Here's McCain. Covered by Joe. In the corner, George with it. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Just 4 to shoot. A nice shot by McCain.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire. This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Williams, rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And George kicks to Martin. Trains the three-pointer.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Outside Williams to the paint. Embiid with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop.
Oh, that should not be legal.
Never seen it.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. A nice shot by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's just smart basketball right there, finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Got that one up quick. McCain's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Philadelphia. Dort passes to Joe. It's hauled in by George. George has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's McCain. Outside, George.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Thunder with the rebound. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They grab their own miss. Pass to Joe from downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Maxey kicks to George. For the 3. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
That last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Outside, George. Count it, good.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Philadelphia.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
And I loved his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Embiid against Hartenstein. Embiid dishes to George. Clock at 6. Back to Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Dort wide open. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's McCain. Back to Embiid. From deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Now, Joe. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, thank you, David. And that about wraps it up. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony.
Night in the NBA. Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. Martin slides in at the 4. With Embiid in the pivot. Then there's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. And for the Hawks, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, BA. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one. He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Young with it, guarded now by Maxey. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Young. And here's Okongwu. Puts up a 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, BA, and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
And here are the Sixers now, following the score by Atlanta. George outside. It's Martin on the wing, just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Johnson. Atlanta with a rebound. Young looking for an opening. Here's Okongwu. Pass to Young. Second chance effort. Tipped. Young against George. Outside Maxey. And Okongwu with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Okongwu. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. For 3, George. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Now here's Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Embiid. And so it's Embiid with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 2. Outside Maxey. And he hits it to tie the game.
That's where Maxey's at his best. He wants to get the ball inside.
Johnson a screen on Maxey. Young against Maxey. Pass to Okongwu. 6 on the shot clock. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team second.
Here's Young. Johnson a screen on Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Here's Young. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Yeah, there's Trae Young getting it done inside.
The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
Now here's George. Here's McCain. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Outside Johnson. Back to Hunter. Pass to Okongwu. Young with it. Back to Okongwu. Takes the three. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's Daniels. Off target with the three. The Sixers trailing. George against Hunter. George passes to Maxey. George, a screen on Young. For three, Maxey. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Now it on Martin.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Here's George. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. George has got 5.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Atlanta on top. They're up by 2. Don't go away. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. And 6 man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Young from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Maxey attacking. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
This is Maxey at his best, attacking the lane and finishing at the rack.
And here's Young. Inside, it's Trey Young.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
To the wing on the left. Here's Martin. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Martin's got 5 points.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Outside Johnson. Nails it from beyond the arc. 7 points in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Johnson. And the layup is good off the glass. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Maxey. From behind the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep. Well, Clark, as we know, player comparison is a popular exercise among fans and analysts alike.
Yeah, I've never really ascribed to that, but in this day and age, I think it's even more unfair to do so because the game has changed tremendously. I mean, three-point attempts and scoring averages are way north, in large part because of the pace of play. So the game has changed, and that means when you're comparing players, it's a little harder to do in a fair manner.
Basket's good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Daniels passes to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
trading the lead back and forth. Neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
There's the steal, going all the way to the rack. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
And leaking out well in transition. I mean, I like seeing Daniels get rewarded for hustling.
Here's McCain, kicks it to George. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
George passes to Maxey. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Hunter from the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
George passes to Embiid. It's intercepted. Johnson against Martin. Now Johnson. He's got 11. Outside Hunter. Johnson a screen on Embiid. Hunter can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Maxey. Back to Martin. Over Young. Martin misses. Here's Johnson. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, he's in the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Hawks on top. They lead by 6. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Bogdanovich and Rizachet, the wingmen. Larry Nance is out there with Clint Capella. And it's Bufkin in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's in there. Here's Bufkin. It's Nance off the drive. And Nance with the slam.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Bogdanovich passes to Nance. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's the floater. Bufkin, no good. 76ers trail by 4. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Outside Bogdanovich. Uncovered. Drummond grabs the miss.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Lowry. Clock at 4 for the tie. And it's all tied up.
Lowry is a fearless scorer despite his lack of size, and he's never one to back away from the trees inside.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Nance with the slam.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Gordon with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Drummond with the ball. And Drummond with the jam.
You know, Drummond always looks like he's trying to tear the basket down when he dunks.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Nance with a screen on Gordon. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Gordon. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Nance with a screen on Gordon. And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And Gordon has got the ball here for the 76ers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
Team 20.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Here's Drummond. And Drummond with the jam.
Lowry's a do-it-all point guard for sure. Passing, scoring, defense. He checks all the boxes.
Gordon against Bogdanovich. From down in the low post, it goes. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the game.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Here's Yabusele. Lowry outside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Gordon down low. Bogdanovich on him. Drummond passes to Gordon. Back to Drummond. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Drummond's got his third basket on the night right there. Bogdanovich against Gordon. Now here's Bogdanovich. He's covered closely. Inside, Nance. And Nance with the slam.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
For three, Lowry hits the trifecta. Lowry's got 5. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. Sixers ahead. Up. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Maxey, and it's McCain in at the 2. And the second free throw is good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Now here's Maxey, guarded closely.
Maxey makes things happen with his hard work and determination as a scorer.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense. This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Maxey surveys. And that one is hammered home.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup.
Oh, my goodness! Disrespectful.
Yeah, you know, George really enjoys being in the air. I mean, this guy has great body control and bounce, and his slams at times can be absolutely sick.
Okongwu, a screen on Maxey. Okongwu up top. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Maxey, that's good.
Tyrese Maxey, a really talented and explosive scorer. He can fill it up in a hurry.
Young against Maxey. Young inside. Fearless Trae Young.
Instead of risking something on the perimeter, he just works it inside.
Yeah, you want to get those sure things down the stretch, and that close to the bucket, he is a sure thing.
Oh, got a piece of it. Right wing. Here's McCain. Just 5 on the clock. Lays it up and banks it in.
Selfless pass there from Maxey, really able to handle the guard position quite well.
Johnson a screen on Maxey. The kick out to Johnson to take the lead. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 6th assist of the night.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Right side Maxey. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
A minute 42 left in the 4th. Maxey against Young. Johnson passes to Daniels. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Pass to Embiid. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
No fear in Maxey, folks. This guy is ready for the big moment and welcomes the challenge.
Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's Embiid. Here's McCain. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And he sinks it.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances.
Here's McCain. Pass to Maxey. Money.
Tyrese Maxey with a big-time play down the stretch.
And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Young against Maxey. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge.
Number 13.
Big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the three-pointer now.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
I think they should have prepared for this scenario. Little time, need a three. Of course, the defense will be defending the line, but nobody said it was going to be easy. You got to try to find a way.
So it's the 76ers taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Welcome. Maybe. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. And for the Hawks, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Young with the ball. Williams picks him up. It's tipped. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA able to slip out with that speed, escape up the court. From there, it's easy work.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. People in the know how good of a defender he is.
So it's the Hawks now. Followed the score by Oklahoma City. Daniels passes to Okongwu. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
Team's first.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Good.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Spins. No good off the spin. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. Johnson, the pass to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's tipped.
And Dort making his impact, and that's the end we expected from defensively.
This one for 3. And it's Daniels with the rebound. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Back to Young. To the inside. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. It's up a 3, and there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player, excellent at the free throw line.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Yeah, not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
A nice shot by Young.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points.
And you have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And the Hawks have been part of the play-in tournament 3 consecutive seasons.
Yeah, since that run, Kevin, in the 2021 Conference Finals, it has been tough sledding for Atlanta. They've really been stuck in middling in that 7 to 10 range, which is forcing you to play some tough opponents in those early rounds, but they have not overcome that.
Young with the steal. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Three-pointer, Daniels. Trains it from beyond the arc. Daniels has got his second bucket tonight.
Really surprised a little bit to see him drift out to the three-point line, but I guess I shouldn't be if he can stroke it like that.
Holmgren dishes to Williams. Holmgren kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Daniels from outside. And he's good on the three ball. Daniels has got a couple of threes now in the first with the Hawks. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
This is number 2, Alex Caruso.
Okongwu grabs the board.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Trae Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Hunter in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Dort against Young. Dort misses. The Hawks trailing. Up top, Okongwu. Young outside. Dort grabs the miss. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Williams finds Holmgren. Rebounded by the Hawks. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. And Okongwu slams it in.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the left wing. Outside Williams. Back to Holmgren. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. We're talking about Trae Young here, GA. What stands out most about him to you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say just how confident he is, right? He plays with that unique energy and swagger. You love him if he's on your team and can't stand him if he's playing against you.
Here's Holmgren following the basket by Trae Young. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Young. He's got 8. Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Young. Driving inside. Makes it off the glass. Young's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Trae Young has such good handle and creates so much space for himself, and he can get to the rim.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Hunter, the pass to Daniels. Pass to Johnson. Okongwu with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Okongwu with a screen on Caruso. Young outside. Oh, good with the triple. The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Young pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, this team has trusted Young's ability to run an offense, and that includes him finding teammates.
Outside Williams. Dort kicks to Holmgren. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Gilgeous-Alexander against Young. 3-pointer. Dort grabs the miss.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He was dialed in at the line a season ago, 87% from the line.
And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Daniels with it. 8 points for him. It's Young on the wing. Fires for 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Caruso. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
For the fan half-court shot, Rose, please. They're thinking about the shot.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is going that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
So for Oklahoma City right now, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. So it's the Hawks now. They trail by 1. Here's Buffkin. Connects from three-point range. Buffkin's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Hawks. Joe in the corner. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Well, shot's good from Nance.
Larry Nance Jr. has all of the ability to be effective from there.
Here's Joe. A three-pointer. Wiggins. Buffkin with the rebound. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Riza with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And, guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
On the wing, Wiggins. Nothing on the board. On the wing, Williams. Cuts off the pass. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Buffkin. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And Riza the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Hartenstein with the screen for Wiggins. The Thunder with another miss. Here's the Hawks with the ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Over Joe. Bogdanovich, no luck. Thunder trailing by 5. Wallace outside. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Bogdanovich wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Still yet to score. And it's sent back by Waltz. They get it back. Shot clock at 5. Back to Nance. Williams with the steal. Fast break. Here they come. The wide open look here for Hartenstein. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Hawks leading by 3. Pass to Riza. Here's Buffkin. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Capella.
Oh! Yes, sir. And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Here's Atlanta now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Here's Buffkin. Covered by Wiggins. Capella inside. He's against Wiggins. Knocks down the 3-ball. And now an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Well, Capella at that size really has no issues spotting the open man.
Hawks have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3-ball is good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for Atlanta.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Here's the Hawks with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wiggins finds Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. So that's the Hawks 5. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Williams. Johnson with a screen on Caruso. And Young kicks to Hunter. And Johnson now top of the key. Holmgren with the steal. There's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
A solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Young inside, defended by Caruso. Johnson with a screen on Caruso. On its way from Young for 2. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And you can see why this team depends on Young for a big chunk of their offensive production. This guy is a pure scorer.
Young with the steal. Got a piece of it. Okongwu finds Young. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hunter on the wing. Launches it. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists now tonight. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area. He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Okongwu a screen. Here's the 3. And Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Hawks. Holmgren dishes to Williams. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Young with no one around. No good on the triple. Thunder trailing by 13.
Alex Caruso.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Johnson sets the screen for Young.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
For 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Dort with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Dort misses.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from 3-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Young against Caruso. Launches a 3, and Trae Young gets the 3. Young's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of 3s, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul them.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Hawks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
But Trae, and Holmgren pulls it down. And it's Oklahoma City's ball, a 12-point game. Driving in, Dort wide open. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. So it's Atlanta now. Now Young. From deep three-point territory. Off target with that shot. And so the Hawks take the win. Even. All right, DA, thanks again. Thank you for joining us.
McCain in at the 2 spot. A battle of the big men. Grab some popcorn for this face-off at the center position tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
And there's the whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
Now Maxey. Pass to McCain. Beyond the arc. Can't hit that one. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Here's Maxey. And he lays it up and in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line, and he makes the first. Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
George finds Martin. Outside Maxey. Back to Martin. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Maxey. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Martin. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Now, Paul George is always about making the right play. What a pretty pass.
Williams misses.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Maxey. Fires for 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 5. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort with it. Martin picks him up. Launches a 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Right into the rise and fire up the dribble. Ooh, Dort, that is nice.
Pass to McCain. Let's go with a 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And it's the Sixers with the ball. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And the basket is good.
Well, great decision from Dort. If your teammate is open, get him the basketball. Nicely done.
Here's Maxey. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first.
Lou Dort picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or a spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Now here's George. No points yet. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
How good is Paul George at getting separation? He uses the screen perfectly and sticks it to the defense.
Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Kicks it to George. They set the screen. Crafty move. Driving inside. And he lays it up and in.
Paul George is very difficult to contain on a dribble drive. He's got length, handle, and size. Good luck.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Knocks down the long J. Holmgren's got 8.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Martin with the bucket.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. With 1 on the clock. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow! It's all tied in Philadelphia. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
They get the rebound. Kicks it to George. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Here's Williams. Joel Embiid with the board.
And give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move. Bad result.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the Sixers' 2 stars make a great pairing. Maxey said of Embiid, since I was a rookie, he's had the ultimate faith and believed in me. And Embiid said of Maxey, he's something else. Always smiling with the same energy. Good games, bad games, always the same. People like that set the tone for everybody else. Brian?
That's a good call, Allie. Thank you.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Paul George. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the 76ers.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Embiid from outside. And the 76ers another 3.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Here's Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. With the fadeaway. The Thunder with another miss.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
For for three. Maxey sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 11.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 12-4 run. And Maxey, here we go. Embiid from outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Look at Chet using his size inside. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
There's the triple. Paul George pulls down the board. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Martin. Misses the 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. It's stolen by Maxey. Martin outside. From deep. And that's good. Maxey for 3. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just so good at playing at high speed. Maxey gets the ball and takes the fast shot.
To the right side. George for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Pass to McCain. 46 seconds left to play in the half. With the step back. Here's Embiid. Dort with a steal. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the inside. Oh, stolen by Embiid.
Oklahoma City foul.
Philadelphia shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Third personal foul. Second.
And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Maxey against Gilgeous-Alexander. Three-pointer. McCain shot is off. And Holmgren's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. 9-point game. Williams misses. Here's McCain for 3. Here's Embiid. And so it's Philadelphia with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. What has them at... Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Without question, Tyrese Maxey displaying all his skills today.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. We've got Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Joe is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Alex Caruso. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5, roaming the paint. Pass to Lowry. Out to Gordon. Here's Drummond. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the 76ers lead by 11.
Well, this is where Drummond does the vast majority of his work. He's got a lot of moves in the low post.
Here's Caruso, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's a good way to shrink the deficit. Strong defense turns into easy offense.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pass to Drummond, and stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Now here's Hartenstein from outside the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Hartenstein's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
For 3, Gordon. Philadelphia with another miss. Thunder trail by 6. Caruso outside. No good on the triple. Tipped. Outside Joe. Pass to Wiggins. From downtown. Rebound by the 76ers.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Now Oubre. For 3, Lowry. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, step into your shot, rise and fire. Kyle Lowry ready for 3.
The 3 is up. Joe misses. Philadelphia leading by 9. Gordon down low. He's guarded by Caruso. Back to Gordon. Lowry surveys the D. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Hartenstein, no good. Philadelphia is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Gordon, the pass to Drummond. The ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Lowry outside. From deep 3-point range. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Mitchell. Hartenstein a screen. And it's Mitchell penetrating to the wing, right side. 3-pointer. And it's Hartenstein. That time on the assist by Mitchell. Hartenstein's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night. They set the pick. Shot is good by Gordon.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And it's Mitchell penetrating. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Mitchell against Lowry. Outside Oubre. And he drives in. Oh, misses the windmill jam. Hartenstein a screen. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Beyond the arc. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
Here in the 3rd, he's really started to heat up from the perimeter.
Here's Yabusele, pounded by Wiggins. For 3, Lowry. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Kyle Lowry's best skill might be his competitiveness. The answer from 3.
Here's Hartenstein. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Kept alive. Pass to Lowry. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. Thunder trail by 7.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Hartenstein. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Oklahoma City ball. Substitution on the court.
Out to the wing. Here's Hartenstein. And that's not going to go. Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good.
Fans, get on your feet.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Oh, sweet move. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Doris, we've heard Paul George get a lot of praise from the next generation of NBA talent.
We sure have, and it's easy to see why, Brian. This guy is fundamentally sound. He does a little bit of everything, can shoot with range, can get off the bounce. His game is so polished and smooth, worthy of emulation.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. No good from outside. Philadelphia leading by 8. It's George on the wing. Here he goes. Dort grabs the miss.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
George with a steal. Embiid with it, and it's Dort picking him up. The finish! And then Embiid with the dunk.
Well, the length of Paul George, creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
Knocked loose. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Thunder making a change here. Hartenstein's checked in. For 3, Maxey. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive. 4-3. And Hartenstein hits from deep.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Back to Maxey. Here's McCain. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Embiid. Kicks it to George. 5 to shoot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Hartenstein with a screen on Maxey. A clear look for Hartenstein. And McCain pulls it down.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Yep, that one goes.
But just it's easy to say, this guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Maxey with it, and it's Dort picking him up. And the jam by George.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Offensive rebound. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Gilgeous-Alexander against George. Pass to Hartenstein. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Maxey on the wing. Watched by Wallace. A minute 22 left in the game. Gets the 3 to fall.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the 76ers.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Paul George.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Martin, and stolen by Williams. Here's Hartenstein. The Thunder with another miss.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And George launches it from deep. Philadelphia with another miss. It's Hartenstein, high post. Embiid's there. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniel. And it's Hunter, and it's small forward. And for the 76ers, inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then it's George. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's McCain in at the shooting guard. And here's Atlanta. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, That was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Young pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the find by Trey, making sure he keeps his teammates involved.
Here's Embiid. And it's sent back by Okongwu. For three, Hunter. That one's rebounded by Embiid. The 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. And George gets it to go.
And this offense relies on George's range to space the floor, and he is one of the best at it.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's George. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 5.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Young with the ball. It's hauled in by George. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Maxey, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Here's McCain. Okongwu grabs the board. Okongwu's now got 4 rebounds now tonight. Daniel from outside. And that one is off. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
Nailed from three-point land.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Maxey against Young. Kicks it out to Johnson to stop the run. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Johnson's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Atlanta. George looking over the floor. To the middle. Outside Martin. George with the screen on Johnson. Martin from outside. Trae Young grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Pass to Okongwu. Young left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin, wow.
I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. And it's Martin missing. Atlanta with the ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. Hunter for 3. And Embiid pulls it down.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hawks.
Jalen Johnson, he's been the guy making things happen for the Hawks. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
George in the front court alongside Martin. Then there's Embiid. Then there's Maxey. And it's McCain in at the 2 guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are 1 or 2 of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
A nice shot by Young.
Such a creative ball handler. Young has an ability to carve out room for himself with his dribble.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Young finds Okongwu. It's Young on the wing. Back to Okongwu. Hunter, the pass to Okongwu. And the rejection by Embiid.
So agile at 7 feet. Embiid covers a lot of territory.
McCain's shot is off. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. What a unique resume for Coach Quinn Snyder. Stan, he's coached in college. He's been overseas as a head coach. He's been in the G League. And now he is back in the NBA.
Yeah, and this guy's just a great coach. He's had teams that perform well at both ends of the floor. He's won everywhere he's been. And he's the only NBA coach I know of that's got a law degree on top of it.
So he's smart and he can coach. Oh, and by the way, he had a pretty good mentor in college, didn't he?
He certainly did.
The shot by George, wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. George has got 10 points.
And George is a phenomenal catch-and-shoot player. Measuring the shot before receiving the pass, you can't guard that. Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's McCain. Carries it from three-point range. McCain's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
George against Okongwu. Pass to Maxey. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McCain. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And they got to bring the double team on him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Young against Maxey. A rebound by Young. The Hawks trail by 3. From downtown, the Hawks again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Maxey looking it over. Outside, George. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Atlanta.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on George.
And there, just through activity, Hunter keeps the pressure on the defense.
And Stan, here we are watching DeAndre Hunter. What impresses you most about his game?
Well, I like how steady he has been since he came into the league. I like the fact that he's a guy who can make shots but doesn't need the ball a lot. And I especially like, Kevin, that he's just a guy who figures out what needs to be done, and he's willing to do any of it to help his team win.
What a great intangible, right? To shift during a game and, like you said, give the team what they need at that moment. George against Hunter. Outside, George, 6 to shoot. Here's Maxey, and slam dunk by Maxey.
Doesn't take much for Maxey to find a lane to the rim.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Young makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Young's got 11.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here's Maxey, 8 points for him. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Hey, thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
To the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up that shot.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Jalen Johnson has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
So with Johnson sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizachet. Larry Nance out there with Clint Capella. And it's Puffkin in at the 1. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, even with an MVP and Joel Embiid, the Sixers can't be a one-man show. Embiid says, I watch a lot of games and I see what's working. Good basketball means cutting, moving, guys getting off the ball, and it's moving and not sticking. But you need the right guys to execute that system. And I think we've got the right guys. Kevin?
I know you and I agree. They do, David. Thank you very much. Oubre passes to Yabusele. Now here's Drummond. Here's Yabusele. Hasn't made one yet. Gordon, with no one around, sinks the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point 76ers lead.
And so many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Oubre. Gordon against Bogdanovich. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket of the game to go. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort, because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
Lowry for three. Nance with the rebound. The Hawks leading. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Nance a screen on Gordon. Bogdanovich against Gordon. Bogdanovich, no luck. Philadelphia's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Lowry kicks to Drummond. Lays it up off the glass. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Nance a screen. Bogdanovich looking around. Takes it inside, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And flashing the athleticism on the drive. When Bogdanovich spots a lane, he attacks it.
Gordon dishes to Lowry. Gordon gives to Yabusele. Outside Gordon for the three. Rebounded by Capella. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Bogdanovich against Lowry. Oh, Nance in position. And Nance slams it in.
And I like that play. Nance on the roll. Great athleticism. Tough to defend.
Outside Lowry. Takes a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Buffkin. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Gordon. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Yabusele, covered by Nance. There's Gordon with the three. Nance with the rebound. Outside Bogdanovich. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him, and good that time.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
It's picked off. He can't get that one. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Hawks lead by 2. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about to set up this one?
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Inside for him, it's Martin next to Embiid. Then there's Maxey. Then it's George. And it's McCain in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 4. Maxey kicks to George. Embiid sets the pick for George. Kept alive. Pass to McCain. Here's George. Outside for Martin. 4 on the shot clock. Over Johnson. And it's Martin missing. The Hawks leading by 4 to the inside. And it's Johnson that time on the assist from Young.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And Okongwu gets the whistle that time.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to McCain. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react. but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Young's shot is off.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Here's McCain, defended by Young. Shot clock at 6. Maxey on the wing. Shoots the 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Daniels. The basket good off the assist from Young.
The assist goes to
Young's got 6 assists now in the game. George with the screen on Young. Outside, Martin. And he drives in. Count that one. Martin's got his first 2 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Atlanta leading by 3. There's the triple. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And the fans are so fired up after that triple that trimmed the lead at the other end. And now they are stunned.
Pass to McCain. Lets the 3 fly. Okongwu grabs the board.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drills it from outside.
Just a humongous 4th quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
Maxey passes to George. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Here's Hunter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 9 assists now tonight. And a closer look here at the hustle stat for Atlanta.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Young passes to Johnson. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, but that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jalen Johnson.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Here's Young. The shot that time, not on target. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what... Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Go.